Hello, welcome to another broadcast of the Premier League. I'm Luminous from thecommentaries.com, and today we'll be casting Monkey Business, good old school Monkey Business, versus Infused Dota. As you can see from both sides, a lot of stand-ins. The matches currently that we are watching right now does not overall go to the standing of the Premier League because neither of these teams will reach the number 3, 2, or 1 place. So both teams are using this chance to practice and try a little bit of strategy. So hopefully with that in mind, we're going to see some crazy games. Monkey Business is going to be on the Radiant first pick first ban. They are getting to get rid of the Shadow Demon and the Broodmother right at the start. Meanwhile, on the dire side, Infuse is going to be picking and banning second. Bear and Darkseer going to be their hero of choice. So I'm hoping to see something crazy, something fun, something we haven't seen too often before. Chaos Knight, even though it's a very strong hero, it gets banned right here, unfortunately. I was hoping to see some more teams try different strategies with them. But for now, we see some of the usual suspects left in the pool. Your Furion, your Invoker, Chen, Enchantress, Leshrac. Yeah, whole bunch of good heroes still left in the pool. And it is up to Mini to see what he wants not to face against. Now I feel like when you have 4 or 5 OP heroes like these, I guess you ban the Furion. I was gonna say you ban something like odd and something not important. So if they pick the Furion, you get the Invoker yourself. Chen and Enchantress works a little bit differently. Generally, you don't need to ban either of them because if they pick the Chen, you at the very least have the choice to go into Enchantress yourself and be like, hey, you know, a little bit parity. You got a jungler, I got my jungler. You know, we'll jungle all day. You got creep, I'll steal your creep. That kind of stuff. But you know, if the first pick was Invoker, then you know Mini couldn't have done too much. So now we know it's not gonna be Enchantress pickup because we see the Crystal Maiden and Inventory Master being picked up. Both these provide great AOE slow, very defensive potential against early on Chen pushes. Frostbite obviously stuns Chen creeps for 10 seconds and deal a good deal of damage to them. Venomancer Gale will slow those creeps down, so you're never really going to see a clap or a stun or anything like that. So for the most part, these are good defensive heroes, and of course they can be offensive given the range. But that also means that these two supports will take up the slot of Enchantress, and that means we're not going to see an Enchantress counterpick. Now with that said, Venomancer can be scooted over to the 3rd row, and play like a solo mid or a farming role. We don't generally see it too often, and I can't believe I forgot about the Lycanthrope. And this is kind of what I mean about, hey, teams are trying things out. I mean, this is a very low-stake game. Give away a Lycanthrope as a 3rd pick. I wonder if both teams kind of forgot about it. Because generally you expect that hero to be banned, right? But hey, here it is. Enigma and Lycan is going to be a 2nd pick here for Monkey Business. Infuse is going to pick up Earthshaker, another very defensive hero. So yeah, with that in mind, we are going to see Venomancer as a farming role. Unless Mini wants to do something crazy and put like Shaker on a farming role, Crystal Maiden on a farming role. Hey, I'm a big fan of farming support, so we'll see how that one goes. We're going to see Night Stalker as the 4th ban here for Monkey Business. Leshrac is going to get the ban here from Infuse. In terms of pushing power, Monkey's up the wazoo, but you know, Infuse got some good defensive AoE. They got the Fissure, they got the Nova, they got the wards. So it's not too bad on their end. This game to me though, it's going to come down to the Lycanthrope. How do you deal with it? How do you run away with it? The answer is you can't. Many different ways to survive against Lycanthrope. You know, go Scepter, Force Staff, and all that stuff. And whether Infuse is going to get the farm to get those items. So, again, Lycanthrope as a 3rd pick, you don't generally see it too often. So, I guess something is going out of the ordinary. Windrunner and Tidehunter is going to be the ban of choice here for both teams respectively. And let's see Monkey Business. What are they going to pick up next? Are they going to go for more pushers? Or are they going to go for better laning? We'll have to see. I'm actually very curious to see what Infuse is going to go for. Because so far, they just picked 3 supports. Are they going to go for some crazy early game strat? I mean, one thing that Infuse got going for them right now is they got really good laning. In fact, so good laning that they can even send a couple of heroes into the jungle and really mess up, you know, the Chen, really mess up the Lycanthrope. In terms of the Radiant, they got 2 junglers, so I'm assuming Lycan's going to be laning. And to be honest, he's not the best of laners. So this is kind of a very awkward game. 3 supports on one side, 2 junglers on the other. I guess Enigma could jungle too. So, yeah, this draft is all over the place right now. Of course, we are at the 2nd to the last week of the Premier League. And I think the standings have been mostly determined. Navi is firmly at number 1. It doesn't matter what the rest of the team do. in the tournament. It doesn't matter whether Na'Vi wins or lose their next matches. They are, I believe, going to be the number one place. And number 2 is closely contended by MTW and CLG, I believe, with Mousepart number 4. So kind of the 2 and 4 rows kind of are pretty intense overall, but number 1 is quite well decided, as Na'Vi haven't dropped a match yet. That's what Na'Vi does, I guess. MonkeyBusiness on the fourth pick here. For anyone that's joining us, we are at game 1 of a best of 3 series between MonkeyBusiness and Infused. Both teams are using a good number of stand-in. I believe Kata's Bonjajajaja. I think he's from Kata, and Kata recently disbanded, so Puck is going to be the 4th pick here for MonkeyBusiness, and Ursa! Alright, we are having fun. We're definitely having fun. And I think if there's one hero in the pool that could actually go face-to-face, toe-to-toe with Lycanthrope, it can be the Ursa. It really can be the Ursa. His damage output, his burst damage, perhaps is the highest in the game in terms of physical DPS. Now, overall, in the long run of things, Lycanthrope's better. He's more mobile, he chases better, he does more damage over time, he can kite a lot better. But then that short burst, where you have Ursa's Overload, and of course his Furious Swipe and his Enraged, he actually out-DPS out-DPS the Skeleton King in that short duration. So it's gonna be a big game, and I believe Infused ran this lineup before. The Ursa and Skeleton King. You might be thinking, oh, is this some crazy level 1 Roshan thing? They can't do it. They can do it, excuse me. And I'm sure MonkeyBusiness will check for it, but I don't think they will do it. What I've seen from them in the past, again, this is crazy stuff, is Ursa and Crystal Maiden on the top lane, Skeleton King jungle. All right, follow me here. Shaker solo mid, Venomancer bot. That's what I'm predicting from what I've seen from before. But this lineup's a little bit different. Maybe you throw the Shaker at the solo mid position, and then you go like Veno SK and then CM Ursa. This is pub lineups, as you will, but it's gonna be absolutely fun. I mean, the line's gonna be picked up here against Ursa, trying to hex him, deal with him that way. There's a lot of stun coming away. But to be honest, Skeleton King very, very well prepared for any of this stuff, because he has got 2 lives. Hey, you got Dream Coil? Well, I got another life for that. So for the most part, this is going to be an intense game. Let's introduce the players here. Wagamama's going to be playing that Ursa. Already got the Ring of Basilius. Mini's going to be handling his Venomancer, Bonjajaja. It's going to be on the Crystal Maiden. Stand-in Nick going to be on the Skeleton King. And EGM going to be handling that Shaker. On the enemy side here, we have Rise playing his Chen. We have Ella Wise. That's Spanish, and I can't read it. Ella playing the line here. We have Nanahax on the Puck on the mid lane here. We have Biogard on the Enigma. And on top, we have Link playing the Lycanthrope. Alright, so this is the level 1 Roche. I didn't expect them to do it, but in fact, they will be doing it right now. 2 wards up on the same spot, and of course, given the fact that the Radiant does have the sight advantage, here comes the Puck Lugia Orb, and he's going to bring these guys fairly low, but they are regenning quite a bit of mana. Are these guys going to make a dive? These guys are extremely low in terms of HP. Waga's tanking it up right now. Nega's salving up. The bashes. Oh my god. Waga's gonna go down to the Lugia Herb. First blood gets claimed up here. Nova gets dropped on the Enigma right now. Those Eidolons should be splitting real momentarily. And looks like, ooh, line's gonna go down. The sendback simply takes a little bit too long here. And Bogart's Eidolon should have split by now. Why are they not splitting yet? Enigma's gonna go down as well. Nick's still alive at this point. Puck's gonna look for some stray kills here. EGM very low. Gonna try to, ooh, he's still alive right now. He's gonna salve up just fine. Chen invisible, but I do believe Shaker eventually will be brought down from the right clicks. Yep, a couple more right clicks. He tangles through, and I think the physical right hits will be enough. He's trying to go right. No, Tango not gonna be enough. Meanwhile, long chase against Link here, and I believe, is this level 2? No, he doesn't have the Sun Chest yet. Poison Sting damage, slow him down. He's got 69 HP, 70 HP. One more hit, that's gonna do it. Nova, make sure they seal the deal. Here comes the line. He's back. He's got he died and he's come back alive. And here comes Enigma as well. Gale will hit. Will we have the Malefice? No, had demonic conversion. I wonder what he converted early on. Lion's gonna go down as well. 2 to 4. And the creeps just barely meet each other in the mid lane. There's going to be a Frostbite against Nanahax. He doesn't have the mana right now. He will get it in 3 mana, 2 mana. He's going to be fine. He's going to phasing out. He's going to also have the Botto and regen up. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a crazy, crazy start of the game. Here comes the wolf. The fight's not over yet. Lycan is back. Do they have even more support? Here comes a Chen. He's got an alpha wolf. This wolf gets summoned up. Oh, he ate the wolf. Enigma ate the wolf for the Eidolons. Alright, are we done yet? I believe we are. Nope, here comes the Alpha Wolves. Are we gonna frostbite? Are they gonna go back for it? Yes, they are. They're like, you know what? Didn't work so far, but let's keep trying. Meanwhile, though, we do have EGM Shaker farming it up, or at least attempt to farm it up. Here comes the Courier. Uh-oh, the Courier going for the Alpha Wolf going for a Courier kill. I don't think he's fast enough. Meanwhile, these guys are slowly doing the damage, and I mean very, very slowly doing the damage. The orbs hits are stacking on Roshan, and Nick is out of restorative at this point. No, he's going to eat his other salve. Is Puck coming in? No, Puck is just free farming up on the top lane here. We have Blink farming on the mid lane, and of course Ella farming on the bot lane. And I think they're going to like, you know what, you're going to have to Roshan, but because you know, we probably going to earn more EXP in the lane where we can find... Haste Ring gets picked up here by Enigma. Uh-oh. He doesn't have mana for anything right now. The Roshan very, very low. Here comes a Stomp. I think he's going to try to Stomp and Aegis Steal, or maybe Aegis Destroy. We'll see how exactly he's going to be picked up. Waga pick up the Aegis. Gale hits on Rise, and I do believe Rise is going to go down. Stun wasn't even necessary, but make sure... Ooh, Deny here being picked up by Enigma. Huge play, because Venomancer Poison. My god, this game is just simply too crazy, too exciting. And Infused, I mean, they got the advantage so far. Look at the gold. It's somewhat in the lead. And they're going to be jungling together. That is a transition. Meanwhile, the EXP is going to be in the lead as well. Uh-oh. These big neutrals are kind of killing them. I think they just both got to go back to their base. Yeah. Ursa with the Aegis is... Oh, Soul Ring already finished on Skeleton King. That's nice. They actually haven't gotten in the lane yet. Not a Hacks with relative free farm. Not actually getting that many creeps for a free farm. 3 minutes, only got 8 creep kills. But he's got level 4.5, almost 5. Crystal Maiden 3 from all the fights and whatever else. Didn't die throughout all of them. Pretty impressive for a Crystal Maiden. She's gonna hit level 4 from these creeps. Back in the middle here, EGM has been at least trying his way to farm. Where the hell's the Lycanthrope now? Lycanthrope's in the enemy jungle farming it up. Enigma or Chen, excuse me, in a defensive jungle. And then we have a line on the bot lane farming. Man, if this line gets level 6 very quickly, it's going to be rough for Shaker, Crystal Maiden, and Venomancer. So, got to be very, very careful if you're Dire. You got to probably set up a couple ganks or make sure somehow you don't allow the line to get too much farm. Here comes Chen. He's got one of those slow creeps. But, of course, Venomancer already putting down those plague wards, making sure that he is, not ganked up. Level 4 already. Of course, the Roshan very helpful for that, and all those early engagement very helpful for that. Chen is trying to get the backstab, but he's absolutely fine. I'm not too sure whether this is a bug or whatever else, but Mini's APM's through the roof right now. You can see he's selecting these wards like crazy. I think it has to be a bug, but every time I watch Mini, that's exactly what we see. Venomancer already has the Arcane Boots being picked up. He's trying to get the kill here. I don't think he will. Meanwhile, Skeleton King picked up a kill in the jungle against a Lycanthrope of all things. Pretty sure it was a 2-man roaming party. So hey, you got your double jungle with Lycan and Shen. We got our double jungle too. Granted, our double jungle is pretty scrub. Meanwhile, now Hax gets up a solo kill against a Crystal Maiden up top. 3-6 right now. Man, I'm missing kills everywhere. God damn. Venomancer picks up a kill against solo Chen. No more missing kills, guys. No more missing kills. Back in the mid lane here, Shaker trying to farm his way up to some relevant item. Already got the bottle. Here comes his first level of the Crystal Maiden aura. Picked up a level 4. Gonna go back for Frostbite. Alright, cool. Of course, not the most standard skill build. You're gonna be jungling it up. I mean, the weird thing about 2 carries jungle up and 3 supports farming the lane. This is odd to say the least. Odd to say the least. I wonder if that's gonna change the item progression of some of these support heroes on the enemy side. For example, do you get a little bit more HP for the heavier nuking that you're going to be facing? Do you get a little bit more mobility to get away from these 2 destructive melee heroes, but melee heroes nonetheless, so you could kite them? Yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting change. And how do you proceed? Do you go for tower pushes? Do you gank? Like, if you gank a Crystal Maiden and Shaker, which is not really, relevant here to gank. Here comes the teleportation in the mid lane. EGM is going to eat the Dream Coil, Raining Rift. Everyone's going to go down. He wanted to drop his Raining Rift, his Echo Slam, but really wasn't going to do too much. I guess the answer is gank the mid lane and push to my earlier question, 6 Eidolons still alive right now. Massive damage output. Puck's going to check for the rune. It is going to be haste up top, so he's probably going to kill a Crystal Maiden here. Crystal Maiden will be hit level 6. Man, farming support's the coolest thing I've ever seen in a pro game. And it's just not one farming support, it's just everybody farming support. Double TP, who are they going to go for? Rise is going to be the hero of choice. Gale's going to hit as well. Rise just go down in 2 seconds. Deny was attempted, not going to be enough. Not hacks with the haste, should be relatively fine. And the push goes the other way, yeah. The 5 heroes back in the mid lane for Infused. They're going to go for it. Oh man, whole bunch of items being destroyed. There's a freaking Tango on the ground. Of course, you got to keep in mind because Roshan is being destroyed so early, they can go back to it maybe in 5-6 minutes right now. Waga tanking a little bit of tower. They see EGM. He phases, but unfortunately, he's basically dead right now. Echo Slam being used for him as well. 5-man gangbang, man. That was insane. Ward's already dropped down. It's a level 7. Yes, it is. You betcha. He's got the Arcane Breach for the mana regen as well. I think they could go for tier 2 if they want to do so. Or maybe he's going to go back. Someone's pinging from the Roshan. It's not just back yet. A little bit of too worry about it. Too quick. The thing about Monkey, though, is as quick as Dire push, they even push quicker. They got the Lycan Wolves. They got the Enigma. They push so damn quick. So right now, I think Monkey is going to outpush the squad, but this squad has, a lot better hero killing potential, at least right now, because a stun and Ursa Fairy Swipe, a couple right hits going to do it. Do we have the Glyph? TP gets Hanzo, and of course, focus goes on the wrong places as well. I do believe EGN is going to go down. Finger is going to be doing it. Of course, this guy has a TP. He can be TPing right now. Do we have the stun? Yes, we do. Looks like Enigma's going to go down. Meanwhile, Lion got picked off by the Venomancer Gale, as well as Wagamama. 2-for-1 exchange. Tower got taken off. 2-for-2 exchange because Crystal Maiden just dies somewhere. Crystal Maiden, of course, just dies everywhere. Nova Mask going to be his choice. Not picking up the Freezing Field. I'm a little disappointed, man. If you're ever going to level up Freezing Field, this is the game to do so, man. You got the level advantage. You got the items. He's going to be going for a Bracer, I imagine, or maybe a Urn. We'll see. Tier 1 exchange for a Tier 1 exchange on the bottom. You can see right now, Radiant is just being more efficient with the pushes. They have better pushing heroes. They push faster. They could, they don't have to do a 5-man push. Dire, they kind of have to, because their push comprised of right clicks from Skeleton King, right click from Ursa, and Ward's right clicking. Not the best pushing combo of all time. Let me just tell you that. The push continues up on the top lane here. Puck already level 8. Kill the Crystal Maiden like 2 or 3 times. This is a Sapphire Wizardry. I hope this is a Dagon, because this game, Dagon will be insane. There's like 3 squishy supports. I mean, 4 Sap is always nice against, Skeleton King and Ursa, but hey, who the hell cares about good items? This is Dagon. This is the ultimate Dagon level 5 being rushed. At least I hope. At least I hope. What the hell does EGM do? EGM's farming on those, Enigma, you're dead soon. He's popping us out right now. We have Echo in a couple of seconds. Here comes the Wolf, warding everybody away. Lion's in position as well. Lion going for the standard Impale Voodoo build. Very, very standard. In fact, Wagamama might be in trouble. The Aegis is running out very soon. He's going to be using it. The Black Hole. Hand of God gets used here. Waga's going to go down. He's got the Aegis. Frostbite on Link right now. Going to use drop. Echo Slam. Echo Slam is ready. He's going to try to drop her. Where's the Echo? Echo EGM. Not Echo just yet here. Lycan Wolf form is up. He's running away with the Lycan Wolf form, though. Not going to find this great block here. Is he blocked in? No. He gets tangled out here by his teammate. Nicely done. Link will be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, not a Hacks is going to go right here. Nova is going to reveal him. No, he's going to teleport just fine. We do have Rise coming here from the background, excuse me. Meanwhile, stun goes on Enigma. Enigma's gonna go down. The dive for Infused, simply too strong. Crystal Maiden getting chased by the wolves. These wolves are shifting too fast. Idle on her. Do we have Frostbite? There's a fissure. Jia barely surviving. Urn's gonna be her build. Meanwhile, Chen's gonna TP out. Don't want to stay too long to find out what the hell's going on. Tier 2 is gonna get pushed down. Yeah, just like I said. Oh no, Jia! Winning Rift, a couple of right clicks. Nice dodge. Mecha up though. How did they get the Mecha? Why are they so formed? Who has the Mecha? Who the hell has the Mecha? Was it a magic wand? No, that was a magic wand. Enigma gets hit up here. Lycan gets a little bit of trouble. Do you have a Sandbag? Sandbag is gonna be right here. Nick in trouble. He's got magic wand. He should be fine. He's got the ultimate as well. Who the hell has a mech? It's a Venomancer that has a mech. K-String gets pop here on EGM. Everybody's gonna run out just fine. Reincarnation was used. The Aegis was already used. But guess what? Roshan's gonna be back in just like 2 minutes or so. This is an insane game. 6 to 15 right now in favor of the Dire. Yeah, again, want to reiterate one more time. Radiant push is better, But direct hero kills a lot better. About a 3,000 gold lead here. EXP lead 4,000. 4,000 in this stage of the game is insane. I mean, it takes you about what 800 HP to go from one level to the next. So it's about roughly up by 5 levels as a team. So everybody, on average, up a level. That's pretty good. I mean, Crystal Maiden's hitting level 7. She's the lowest for her team. Mini's level 9 because she's involved in so bunch of kills. He's picking up a Staff of Wizardry too. Is everybody getting Dagon? Oh my god, if everybody gets Dagon, I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose it. Enigma, of course, still going for the standard Soul Ring build. He's got the boots. I wonder if he's going to pick up Arcane boots or perhaps Mecha. We'll see how it goes. No, we're going to see Necrobook. Ah, boo. Not a Hex, come on. I know Necro's nice, you got the Mana Burn and everything else. Oh, here's some Hex. Are we going to have the Gale? There's going to be the Gale on Ella. Stun goes on him as well. He is going to be dead for sure. Uh-oh, Puck trying to make it out there. He's going to get Fissure. Do we have the Frostbite? Where's the Frostbite? There's a Frostbite. Puck already have another phase shift. He's going to be fine. I think Infused could just push with the fact that they have, you know, hero killing potential. We do have Vampiric Aura being picked up. I didn't mention that. He took, he didn't even take stats. He just took Hellfire Blast and Vampiric Aura for the push. Man, that's their push, man. Wards and Vampiric Aura. Freaking new meta right here. New meta by Infused. Here we go. Tier 2 gets sieged upon. Meanwhile, on the top lane here, Link slowly pushing that tower. He doesn't even have that much pushing power. I mean, he's got his Vlads, but that's nice. But still, he needs a couple of levels to max that Pharaoh, Impulse, and Howl to really make his push really strong. Here we go. Glyph already used Fissure. Gale gets dropped. Puck drop. This is just nuke. And tower gets slowly focused down. There's a Hex against Nick. Nick doesn't have his ultimate for a long time. EGM, nice black hole here and impales. EGM's gonna get brought down. Nick walks into the black hole. Nice silence here and a net. Huge wipeout in favor of Radiant. Tower's gonna get denied as well. Big plays here from MonkeyBusiness. Gonna catch up in 3 kills. And of course, a tower deny and defend. But I think the Roshan's gonna be spawning back right now. What the hell is with the circle? Man, this game is so crazy that even the Roshan circle timer is wrong too. Waga, of course, getting position ready to make sure they could grab the Aegis. They got to defend their tier 1 though. Oh, Nick has a DD. He doesn't actually have the mana or the cooldown for his ultimate. Teleportation comes from EGM. He should be fine. EGM, I mean, even though he's been farming a lot, he's been dying a lot as well. Uh-oh. Are we going to have a Dream Call? No Dream Call. It looks like EGM taking some big damage. Link trying to get the tower being destroyed. 6 Eidolons storming right in. Meanie does hit the Gale just on 1. Hand of God comes in right now. Here comes Big Bad Ursa. He doesn't, again, have the Aegis Immortal. Link in position. What is he doing? He's going to get brought down so very quickly. Meanwhile, Hex goes on Meanie. Meanie's going to take so much right clicks. He's going to go down to a Finger of Death. Huge Echo Slam against a couple of heroes and just a couple of creeps. No one being dead right now. Here comes a stun. Stun goes on the Lion. Lion's going to get destroyed. Shaker in trouble as well. Shaker going down to the right click. He's got the bottle. He should be fine. The Puck lose your orb. Nice dodge. Not going to be enough though. The bite goes against Nanahax. Urn goes on Nanahax as well. Nanahax is going to go down to a Crystal Maiden Urn. I can't believe it. Oh, he's bothered through the Urn, so he's going to be fine. Meanwhile, the chase against the Lion as well as the Chen picked up a couple kills. And of course, the Skeleton King and the Ursa will be absolutely fine. I think they could just go right back into the Roche pit right now and pick that one up. No. When was it destroyed? Was it destroyed by the Lycan? Who had it? It was no. Oh, it was Soul Ninja by Ursa. I didn't even see that. My bad. So the clock was right. I was gonna say, what the hell is going on? So he's already got the Aegis. Man, this game is just so action-packed that I don't even have time to see when he's Ninja on the Aegis. Here we go. Link in position. I mean, at this point again, really he's 1 Hellfire Blast away from death. It's a 2-second stun, and those 2 seconds more than enough for Ursa to destroy him. Of course, Blink Dagger already being picked up. I wonder if Skeleton King is gonna go. Uh-oh. Is this Mass Necrobook? Is this Mass Necrobook? Tell me it's Mass Dagon and not Mass Necrobook. I mean, Mass Necrobook is the correct item. It's nice and it's good to have. Maybe it's Mass Force Staff. I'll be down for that too. You know, mobility is always nice. Dagon and Force Staff is what I'm hoping for. Not something boring like Yules and Necrobook. Like not a hacks. I mean, of course, it's a good item. Don't get me wrong here. It's a great item, especially against Skeleton King. Against Shaker, great item choice, and Ursa as well. I mean, drain his mana. But come on, man. They have a support Crystal Maiden, they have a support Shaker, and a support Veno going to carry roles. Come on. I wonder who's actually still buying the wards though. I don't really know who's actually buying the wards. Hellfire Blast against the Eidolons, cause he's a Bowels. Cause he be a Bowels. He can. Kill these Eidolons as well. Ooh, they split. More gold, more gold. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, Lycan is destroying that tier 2. Teleportation goes up on the top lane here. It's going to be a 5v4. Here comes the wolves. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. Alright, I have no idea why. Alright, EGM slowly rotating up top. He is going to be going for a Blink Dagger, I imagine. Maybe Force Staff's a little bit better. Because he's, well, I mean, Blink Dagger's always better, but if you can't go for it, if you don't have to go for it. If you can't go for it, and if you don't have the gold for it. Alright, all 5 on top. This is going to be one of those slow siege. A very, very slow siege because there's wards and just only wards. Here we go. It's going to be initiating with the Lycan. They're going to focus on Link. Link could easily run out. Dream Call onto Waga's going to go down immediately. He's got the Aegis. No big deal. Nick, though, he's got Reincarnation as well. Gale and Fissure head onto. Unfortunately, on the wrong side, he blinks in. Where the hell's Blink? Did he blink backwards? Black Hole against Nick. Nick's going to get EGM big trouble. EGM's going to get brought down as well. Here comes Big Bad Link. Waga down to half HP. He's life stealing back, though, with his Furious Wipes. Waga low HP as well. Where the hell is the Skeleton King? Skeleton King died a second time. Did he not have mana thanks to Necrobooks? I think not. He already used it and he died a second time. Meanwhile, Bonjaja is going to go down as well. The team fight is just too strong. I gotta say, that Fissure was horrible, considering that they blocked the 2 melee heroes away from that. And I believe these guys will just TP out. And Black Hole, Dream Call, and the healing from Chen is just simply too strong. Of course, Chain Disable from Line is, you know, pretty game-breaking, especially against Ursa and Skeleton King as well. I mean, Ursa gotta initiate first. He's gotta blink in and just take the fruit brentals out. But he's also gotta wait. Ooh, he's gonna go for Rise. Rise immediately got killed. I do believe you just get the sight just barely from here to here. Just barely. So maybe with the help of this ward, he saw Chen coming down. Maybe that's it too, but good, crazy, quick kill being picked up by Ursa. This is what Ursa needs to continue to do. He's got 2k go. I wonder where it's going to go. Maybe Force Staff, maybe Lothar's. I don't know, man. This game is completely insane. Meanwhile, Link on the top lane here. Very, very low in terms of mana. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Force Staff forward. Force Staff forward. Where's the stun? Where's the stun? There's a stun. And of course, EGM will get in position. There's going to be a stun. Enchant Totem. Link. Big damage output. Look at that crit as well. And of course, Skeleton King will be picking up that kill. No, he didn't get Force Staff. He got Force Staff by his teammate. So I still don't know what this Staff of Wizardry is. Again, hope it's a Dagon, but most likely it's going to be a Force Staff. Force Staff is good. Meanwhile, again, Ursa in the jungle looking for praise. That's exactly how he should be playing it. And right now, there's not many wards up here for the Radiant. Tower defense is going to be attempted on the top lane here. Everybody's slowly getting here. Waga waiting patiently for those kills. He sees Eidolons. He wants Eidolons. 2 hit 60 gold, 2 hit 30 gold. There we go, man. Earning some bucks. Earning some bucks. The issue here with Waga is that he can jump in and he can start initiate, but the Radiant could actually just lock him down. Hex is a 4-second disable. I mean, 4 seconds is enough time for the Radiant just to kill them. They do see the Ursa here coming as well, and let's see if they're going to be absolutely prepared. Now, Ursa does have the war support here, so he will know if someone's going to try to backstab. Tornado being used. I love this move. Guess what that does? That will dispel the Blink Daggers. So very nicely done. Meanwhile, Ursa, though, has already teleport bot. Don't want to lose that tier 2 tower for nothing, so going to defend this. BKB is going to be his item choice. Fairly decent, I want to say, although Chen will be still very good against Ursa in terms of Holy Persuasion and Hand of God. Like it doesn't care. I mean, and of course, Black Hole will stun through him. So, I mean, it answers just line and just the puck. But sometimes you got to just go for it, because even though he only answers 2 heroes, those 2 heroes will shut you down so much that, you know, you still have to go for it. We're going to have the Roshan back in just, you know, 2.5 minutes? About 2.5 minutes. Mini already have Force Staff and Mech finish. Very utility support. And I wonder, I guess he's not getting the work. Bonjaja still getting it. Of course, Shaker working on Splink. Been dying so many times. 0, 6, and 10. Jesus. The score, I mean, the 10 assists is great, but he's got to get a couple kills. Unfortunately, he's on the wrong side of the kill-death ratio. Bling is going to be his choice, and they really need some kind of jump. Ursa has it again, but he doesn't want to be the first one in because he gets focused down so very easily. I think what Infused is looking for is just basically hoping for the next Aegis, grab the Aegis and cheese, and just go big, go big. Meanwhile, Necrobook being picked up by the Lycan as well. Necrobook, one of those items that the more you have, the better it is, because I feel like if you have one pair of Necrobook out, you know, it's somewhat intimidating. But if you have 2 or 3 pairs of Necrobook out, like, the enemy team just have to run. They see Ursa coming in. Question is, does Ursa see where they are? Uh-oh. He sees Lion. Lion is gonna get stunned as well. Lion is basically dead. Is he? Dream Coil? The Hex? No, the Black Hole on 2. Where's the stun? Mini's gonna get trapped in as well. Waga's gonna go down. He has no reincarn. He's dead. Mini's gonna teleport out. Nick's gonna get his mana burn. He's not gonna get the teleport out as well. He's gonna be left to the food as, yeah, there's gonna be so much stun, so much Hex. And that's what I mean. The stuns are simply too strong. Great response. Teleportation scroll goes here. TP scroll goes here. And this tier 1 tower is still alive. Earlier, the fact that Radiant, I mean, they were losing more heroes. They were catching up. And it was, what, 5 to 16? They were down by 11 kills. Now they're only down by 5. The gold chart really back up to 0. EXP chart back up to 0. And really, Dire's been losing for the past 5-10 minutes. They gotta shape up. They're in big trouble right now. A 2-man defense, 3-man defense up on top lane. Lion's gonna be seen. Lion's gonna get bitten up. Fissure. Alright. And can Shaker finally get a kill? No. Crystal Mace is time to carry. I'm get my 2 kills. Arcane Boots being up on the CM as well. Very interesting. Nova and Bite already maxed. Tier 1's or Tier 2's gonna be destroyed. Mini try to get the deny for it. Not gonna get it off. Crystal Maiden starting to pick up her ultimate. I mean, ultimate's not bad. I mean, there's Dream Coil, Impale, and all that stuff to cancel it. But if you ever get one off, it actually will do some fairly decent damage. Now, with that said, she's also very squishy. So, if the Radiant wants to do so, they could just right-click him down. Roshan's gonna be back right now. Roshan's gonna be back. Ursa, unfortunately, has already used the spells on the Ancients. And we'll be, I guess, when the time that the Roshan's back, Ursa's gonna have the cooldown of Enrage, very low cooldown, and not too much mana usage. There we go. He's gonna blink in, and will the Radiant respawn in time? I don't think anybody has written it down, so they're gonna give away a free Aegis and a cheese, which, to be honest, isn't the biggest deal. To be honest, I think I just said to be honest twice. It's not the biggest deal in my opinion because they can still kill Waga and the Skeleton King a couple of times. I think he's gonna get both, Aegis and cheese. Perhaps we'll see. We'll see who's gonna pick up the. Well, Waga's gonna get the Aegis for sure. Maybe have Mini to hold up the cheese run. Oh, wolf sniped. Pretty sick. Aegis was picked up, but she's not gonna get picked up because the wolf killed it. Venomancer is gonna go for some DPS Yasha build. Nice Shaker. Finally got its blink. And of course, it's gonna be. Ooh, the Chen creep's getting caught out. That's really sad, man. When Chen creep gets caught out, he's gonna spend at least a minute and a half looking for those Chen creeps. Unfortunate, very unfortunate for the Chen. All right, here comes a tier 2 push, maybe a Rax push. Infused, like, dude, we're not gonna get any stronger, at least comparatively to how fast the other guys are getting stronger. Does that make sense? I mean, obviously, Infused gonna get more item as the game progresses, but I feel like Radiant's gonna get item faster, and they're gonna be the heroes that uses items better. I mean, they could upgrade for Necrobooks, they could get more blink, BKB's up. I'm not too sure what BKB do for you if you're getting right-clicked by Ursa. But the BKB also means he will always get off a Black Hole. There's nothing that will cancel it. So, Venomancer going for the back door. Backstab, there's gonna be Glyph. Teleportation, that's gonna come in from the puck. He's gonna go for it? No, he's not gonna go for it. Dream Core already used. Now Mini's gonna go back for it. Just go man up, yeah! Get that tower. He's got Mecha as well. Here comes Big Bad. No! Cancel! Blink Dagger, Black Hole on 3 here. Wagamama's gonna get the right click off. Hand of God Vision not blocking here. Puck already got a kill against Venomancer. Nice face. Finger of Death's gonna get a kill against the Ursa. Ursa respawn in a couple of seconds. Meanwhile, EGM getting chased away. Ooh, Impale misses. Missed timing it just a tiny bit. Here comes a courier. What? Kill that. Who the hell's the courier flying towards you? Oh no, that's the Dire courier. I was like, is that a Radiant courier? Because I saw it flying in from like this angle. Meanwhile, her Ursa in rage, looking for some kills. Meanwhile, Lion doing some sick moonwalk. Alright, Rax a 10 push on the top lane. Waga trying to farm up his item. He's got the BKB, but like I said, last time we saw how effective that Black Hole is. BKB not. I mean, it's so easy when the enemy carries just BKB. Yeah, he's like, Black Hole, I will hit you, no problem. Crystal Maiden still holding to just that Earth Embracer to her name. EGM with the Blink Dagger with the Echo Slam, because I guess it got cancelled by wolves or something. Any case, Blink in here, BKB getting used. Oh, Ryze gonna be dead for sure. Come on, focus on Ryze. Focus on Ryze. He has Ghost Scepter. Huge Crystal Maiden ultimate doing some big damage output. Ryze gonna get picked down right now here. Venomancer Gale is gonna hit nothing. Not Hex getting chased right now. And looks like Nick's gonna get brought down. He's got his ultimate. Lion eats an ultimate as well. Lion's gonna pour it out just fine. Blink Dagger out forward here from the Shaker. Shaker's gonna get a fissure kill. Meanwhile, Crystal Maiden got picked off by the Puck. Eidolon, 6 of them chasing against the Venomancer. Here comes the Puck with those Necrobooks, man. These Necrobooks chasing everyone away. Nice S cancel against Puck. Puck blinks out right now. Blinks right into Enchanto to Hex. Just too many stuns, too many souls to dodge. Meanwhile, they'll see the Necrobooks chasing the hell out of Mini. Mini should be fine. Meanwhile, tier 2 getting destroyed by the creeps on the bot lane. Defense being held by Infused, but Aegis already used 2k gold. It's gonna, gain that 100 gold at the expense of a couple hundred points of EXP. Or HP, excuse me. 200 gold being picked up. 2,300 gold here on Wagamama. I wonder what the item of choice is. Going to be a Lincoln-Sphere. Lincoln-Sphere is actually not that bad. I mean, I guess there's some other better items, like Heart wouldn't be bad, Basher wouldn't be bad, but Lincoln-Sphere, it'll block a Hex. I mean, this is after BKB duration goes down, and he's down to, he will be down to 5 seconds momentarily, because every single time he fights, he will have to pop the BKB. We're about 7 minutes to the next Roshan, so no hurry here for Waga. Let's quickly check over the Go chart. The Go chart's going back and forth. Item-wise, Ghost Scepter 1, 2, 3 here being picked up. I think Radiant has figured out how to deal with the Ursa and Skeleton King, and that's why these two heroes don't frequently get seen, because you can get the hell kited out of you. And that's why you need things like Reincarnation. You need things like Aegis of Immortal to actually stay alive long enough to deal that kind of damage. But with that said, they got the mobility to pick up here. Seems like Mini's going to go for the finishing that Mantis out. Good choice. 4-staff, Blink, 4-staff to follow. Nick hasn't bought an item for a long time. So he's got 2.3 as well. I wonder what he's going to be going for. And Blink. And of course, Acceptor, Arcane Boots, and Urn. Yeah, not much item progression here for the Crystal Maiden. I'm very surprised to see Crystal Maiden not picking up a Magic Wand. I feel like for support, it's so important to pick up Magic Wand. Getting the 250, I think it's a 225 burst heal is just so vital, especially when you don't have any HP to work with. We'll see. Nick is going to be going for a Plate Mail first. I wonder if it's going to be a Shiva's. Yeah, I think Shiva's is going to be very, very good. Uh-oh. Link. Gonna heat a stun to the face. I think this, yeah. I think he has realized this perhaps is a bait. There's no reason where Link would see an enemy hero. If he was by himself, he would have just hightailed the hell out of there. Of course, he's not by himself, so he doesn't have to. Ooh, EGM. Does he see this? Does he have sight of this? No, he doesn't. I mean, this is the most ninja thing I've ever seen by EGM. EGM. Lols. Oh man, did they know? No, he's gonna blink. Yeah, okay. Whew. That was some 007 stuff here by EGM. Waga's still farming up 3k gold now. Is he gonna go for Hex? Maybe he's gonna go for Hex instead. Meanwhile, tier 3 getting a little bit pushed on the mid. On the bot. Oh, it's Nick. You gotta be careful. He's got a 4-staff, so he should be fine. Got a Plate Mail as well. So relatively survivally. Survivally? Yes, I just went there. Relatively survivally. Relatively survivable is what I'm trying to say. Nick lasting like a pro. Because he's a pro. Roshan back in about 4 minutes or so. It's so hard to call a game like this. Normally in a pro game, you're like, okay, alright, here's what the Morphling team to do. He needs to go pressure towers, and teammates need to go jungle up, make sure the wards are up in the pressure towers when he can. The Chen and Enigma should stick together. That's what we're saying in a regular game. This game, I have no idea what the hell is going on, because I guess you get farmed to the Shaker. I mean, I know you're obviously going to get farmed to Ursa and Skeleton King, but I guess Shaker you get farmed. Like, Shaker's just not a good hero overall. I guess Manamaster is the better of the 3 7 carries. Yeah, he's got the mega finish. I really would have been a big fan if instead of the Manta style, as we see Ursa just solo kill someone. Instead of going for the Manta, I'll be a bigger fan if he went for a Acceptor. Because Acceptor is pretty big game. Especially against like Lion, Puck, things like Chen. Even though there's a Chen heal, it still does a huge amount of damage, especially with the Acceptor up. Just checking for those little Eidolons. Meanwhile, Roshan back in about 3 minutes. 2 minutes. I think this Roshan, the 4th Roshan in the game, it's going to be a big game for both teams because let's see if the Dire is going to be somewhat prepared by having Sentry Wars. Yep, there you go. Alright, there's a Wolf coming in. Nova, Frostbite, there you go. Making sure no shenanigan happens. I believe this was a slightly misplaced wards. Whenever you want to, de-ward this spot, you want to place it here. And the difference of placing here is, yes, you could see this, you could see that, and you could see this as well. And you could have de-warded this, but instead he placed it in a very standard spot and missed that ward. Sometimes if you want to de-ward in the very early game, I'm talking about like minute 1 to 6, you want to de-ward their wards like here. You want to place it here. Then you will see this, and this. And sometimes, of course, this as well, as some Dire team do want to block off the jungle. So a little bit of de-ward mechanics. De-ward's a lesson for y'all. How do they have high ground vision? What? How do they have high ground vision? Does this see that far? I guess so. Apparently. Ooh, smoke already used from these guys. Of course, Waga could be ooh, Waga! What the hell is Waga buying? I have no idea. Is this Abyssal Blade? If you're gonna go with Abyssal Blade, I guess you go Basher first, right? I have no idea, really. I hope it's not going for Divine. I mean, as baller as Divine might be, if he will lose it. He's been dying so many times, Aegis or not Aegis. Maybe he's gonna be like, dude, if we get the Aegis, we'll just go Divine. Again, I feel like Ursa's not one of those heroes that needs like damage. Sometimes I play in pub games and I see players get like MKB crits, butterfly. Like, he doesn't need any of that. He just needs to survive and right click. That's all he has to do. The damage will mostly come through a Fairy Swipe. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a Basher. I'm really guessing it's gonna be a Basher. Sentry Ward again. De-warding that Roshan. Back gonna be right now. Meanwhile, Link getting position. He's gonna be using his own smoke. Both teams are gathering in position. And this Roshan, again, every Roshan selling point. If you could deny the Aegis to Waga and Skeleton King, you basically won the engagement for the next 10 minutes. Because they definitely need 2 lives to trade, to engage profitably. EGM blinks up on the tree, so that's cool. That's cute. Here we go. I don't think that the fight is even going to be attempted by the Radiant. They can't even handle this at all. And Waga will pick up the Aegis and the cheese. Or cheese, you give it to Mini. Oh, blinking. For a second there, that was the puck blinking in. Big exodus into the enemy base. Lion is going to be the most important hero in my opinion. Both teams smoking up. Smoke going to get cancelled. Mini's going to get initiated. Nice. Force up upwards. Blink here from the Shaker. Where's the Shaker blink? Big echo here on a couple of heroes. Black hole on everybody. Where's the damage output? Nick's going to go down. He's got the reincarn. Waga losing HP very rapidly. He's going to go down as well. And that Lycanthrope still right clicking like crazy. Crystal Maiden goes out in a couple of seconds. Rise trying to survive. He's going to have to go step. They're not going to be enough. And Ella's going to be the next hero of choice. Mini's still alive. No cheese being used. Meanwhile, they're going to focus on Link. Link losing HP very rapidly. Nice. Malefice. Will Link go down? Link is going to go down. Waga is going to go down as well. The chase goes on. Does he have Blink on cooldown? He doesn't even have Blink just yet. Stun coming off close second. Right now, there's a stun. There's a fissure. And Enigma's going to go down as well. Team wipe in the favor of the Dire squad. But man, they needed that Aegis. They needed a cheese. Good thing that Mini didn't use the cheese because he could pass it to his team. The Black Hole, man, was on top of everybody. And look at how quickly those Necrobooks, as well as Lycan, just mow down people. But, I mean, that's what Aegis and cheese does for you. It wins team fights. And even though Wagamama died twice, Nick was able to just be on cleanup duty. I wonder if he's... Where the hell's the courier? The courier just flew in, deliver a assault carrier. That's going to give him quite a bit of physical survivability against Lycanthrope. I don't think they could rack yet because Lion's going to be back. And of course, Lycanthrope and Enigma's going to be back really soon. Instead of going mid for mid, they're going to go for about a bigger creep wave here. A good choice here for Infused. He's going to pop his Manta. Manta was already used, so nothing here just yet. No, it's going to be a 2-prong push. Infused is going to be, Mini's going to be pushing bot by himself. And of course, his teammates pushing up mid. Glyph is going to be used to delay this push. And I think this is time for Infused to back up. Lycan's back. Puck is back. Enigma, even with without the Black Hole, is already back as well. And of course, Infused correctly identifying it. All turn back at the correct time. Well done here by Infused. And I really believe Mini should pass the cheese to Waga. Because Waga, again, needs all the survivability he could get Basher and I guess Abyssal Blade, if he's going for it, will be finished very, very soon. Nick with the Assault finish. I wonder what's going to go for. I mean, Basher on Skeleton King is not bad either. But perhaps he's going to go for a little bit more DPS. Desolator wouldn't be bad. They just have to deal a way to deal with so many Ghost Scepters. I mean, the thing is, if the 3 supports Ghost, Link could just kill everybody with this BKB form. And that's what Abyssal is important for. Like, you stun him in 2 seconds in BKB and just kill him. Yes, you can kill him in 2 seconds, especially when you have Skeleton King and Ursa. The damage output is pretty much insane. I don't build Bashers quite a bit. I think it costs about 2.8 or is it 3K around there. So Waga should have it right now, I think, unless he's saving for buyback. But generally, it's so ineffective to save for buyback here. A lot of force-staff initiation for the Lion. Lion had no chance. You want a little bit more. Skull Basher. There you go. A little bit chase scale. Did get dodged by the phase shift. Phase shift is max here on Puck. One of the more underrated things to max, I feel like. Some players are like, oh man, 1 point of phase just the same as a 4 point phase, because all you want is to dodge, right? Now, sometimes phase is very important too. Dodge and then wait for a cooldown of your blink dagger and stuff. Of course, if you throw out your orb, you could use your phase and have a longer wait on allowing your orb to travel a little bit further away. So phase is always a good spell to level up. Meanwhile, Lycan already has pushed down on the bot and try to apply a little bit of pressure, at least through a TP scrub from the Skeleton King. Not too bad. 2.5k here for Skeleton King. Lycan's got 1.3. I have no idea what's working on next, perhaps saving her buyback. Wagamama's got that Abyssal Blade. Abyssal Blade this game is actually really, really good this game. And again, he needs to lock down. He needs his 2 second stun, especially against the Lycanthrope. I have no idea who's going to win this game. Like, neither team actually looks really comfortable. I guess if this game goes long enough, Infused is going to make 1,000, every 10 minutes. 1,000 more every 10 minutes. Which isn't the biggest deal, but the ages and cheese is. So, I feel like if this game goes long enough, Infused has a better chance. And, I mean, Hand of God's not going to be effective anymore. Black Hole is going to be just a stun for 4 seconds. I mean, Lycanthrope's damage is going to only get higher, but these guys are only going to get tankier. I feel like Dire has a better chance, but it's really hard to say. It's not like a Morphling versus a pushing lineup situation. This game is just so odd. About a 10,000 goal lead now here for the Dire. Again, this goal lead doesn't mean too much. One single team fight will determine everything. The 15,000 experience lead, that doesn't mean too much either, because everybody's relatively high enough levels where it shouldn't matter enough. The thing is, Lion wants level 16. I mean, you always want to max your Finger of Death, but oh, interesting choice to pick up Monodrain. I guess that's okay. Monodrain against Skeleton King, that's not too bad. But he's got a Soul Ring, so unless you could chain stun and Monodrain him to death, Nick's most likely to get off his ultimate no matter what. So, personally, I'm not a big fan of what the hell is Nick doing. Nick is just like, man, I got the source skills. Look at this. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Soul Ring in general for Skeleton King because it slows down your farm rate, your first slows down your path to armlet and things of that nature. But this game, he's got his armlet right after like the Roshan because there was so much fighting. Excuse me, he got his Soul Ring right after that. So, I mean, if you get it so early and then you can definitely spam it, it's not bad. And of course, you're up against a Monodrain line and a Cobalt Necrobook, so it's not too bad. Here we go, Smoke up on the high ground, being led by a Crystal Maiden of all things. Eidolon being scouted out, force that forward. Enigma is going to pop his BKB. Yes, he will. Where's the black hole? 2 second stun from Ursa, and you see how quickly he was destroyed. Link trying to get a kill against AGM. Echo, there's the Echo drop before he died. Chance is going to be dead. Link pops his BKB, but he's going to be dead as well. 2 for nothing so far, and looks like Lion's going to be the next hero of choice. He's got the Gold Scepter, but he's got to be careful. Where's the stun? There's a Hex, and there's an Impale, but he's out of mana at this point. Crystal Maiden, can you drop off your Nova? Force that forward. There's going to be a stun, a couple of right clicks, and there's going to be, the stun. Excuse me, the Ghost Scepter not going to be enough. Meanwhile, Blink forward here. Meanwhile, Blink out from the Puck. Man, these guys are simply too tank. It looked pretty rough for them after they lost a couple of team fights, but overall, they grabbed every single Aegis and a good advantage to win this game. And Nick, you can see trying to force out those Puck phases, but Puck not buying it right now. and he should be using his little bit of time better against. Ooh, blink in. Where's the stun? Where's the stun from Waka? Not cooldown just yet. And of course, he's running low in terms of mana as well. These wolves chasing about everyone away. Nick, no more mana at this point. Still have 6 charges on his magic wand. Got his soul ring still. Should be fine. Lycanthrope's wolf form running out very soon. That's a teleport show coming in from the Enigma. He still has a black hole. Nick in a little bit of trouble. Nick's gonna go down. He did pop his soul ring, so should be fine. He's got to stay around for his team, though. Here comes the Sun against Puck. BKB gets used, but again, the focus goes on Enigma. Man, that item just too useful in a game like this. Rise getting chase time. He's going to pop his Ghost Scepter. Now the focus goes on Link. BKB dodging the Sun. Nice impale onto 2, and looks like Link trying to get the right click in. Not going to be enough. Everybody diving in. Dreamcoat on top of everyone. Nick, no more reincarnation. He's got his magic wand up to 9 charges. Can get still a little bit extra mana HP. No one focused down on the... Illusion Orb coming in here. No one focused down on the towers. Drums gets used, and there's finally tower being destroyed. Nick very low in terms of HP. There's a bite against Link. Link gets stunned as well. Link's gonna get brought down. Man, Lycan's not tank enough. Ironically, in a game like this, Blink here against the Rise. EGM not gonna get a stun off the cast animation so long. Blink in, nice impale. Very lucky impale here for Ella. Waga chasing everybody away. Someone, for the love of God, focus on that Rax. Man style being used. Finally, the first melee Rax, 42 minutes in the game, gets destroyed. And Infused very happy with what they got. They're going to continue to apply pressure. 52 seconds for Lycan to come back. And of course, Waga's damage output is absolutely insane at this point. About 260. Of course, the towers won't take fairy swipe damage. But still, you have a lot of damage. Blinking here from Puck, trying to get a kill against the Lycanthrope. Lycan already has his ultimate back. And of course, nice phase dodge like a bunch of cells. But he's going to get, whoa, look at those crits. 2 crits in a row to get a kill. Rise, oh, huge Echo Slam. Blink in terms of finger, not going to do enough. Mini so damn tank at this point. 2 huge crits again. Ursa gets a double. Melee Rax gets mowed down like they're paper. And at this point, Infused says, you know what? Let's just go for the throne. GG, well played. Woo! This game is absolutely insane. What a nice change to some of the standard, good old Morphling Anti-Mage, Leshrac Shadow Demon. This is what, fun Dota is all about. I'm so glad we got to see it in this high level of game. Well played here from both teams. But Ursa Skeleton King, man. Seen it all. We've seen it all, man. Ancient Fortress is going to be destroyed. Aside from any stat pattern, your final score 22-44. Intense game all over the place. Shout out to standin.nick. Shout out to all players indeed. That is just game number 1, guys. We'll be coming back for game 2 and hopefully 3 momentarily. Don't go anywhere, guys. But for now, this is Luminous signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. GG.